Alright, guys, today I just realized that it is 1 year ago that I went to the Japan Kansai Osaka World Expo. And I loved that experience so much. But I didn't really talk about it with you guys. I just gave you this full day vlog of the whole park. So today, I feel like I want to talk about it.
In a world full of snacks, facts, and fun, one guy presses record. It's Jakobi-Won on franchise!
Alrighty, I'm ready with my Osaka passport and my Myaku Myaku plushie. For those who don't know what the Osaka Expo is, it is basically, best way to put it, it's basically a giant amusement park. And instead of rides, it is visual art walkthroughs from every country. So I have the video playing right here. I'll link my vlog video in the description of this video if you want to go check it out. I would love it if you check out all of it, but I understand it's a very long vlog because it was a lot of fun filming every single thing that was there. So instead of rides, each country is invited to the World Expo, and the countries come with tech advancements, art advancements, and lots of different visual and tech advancements that they want to show off to the world. So I wasn't able to see every single country. In this passport book, you were able to go around every country and get a little stamp from the country to show which countries you went to. And I went to about 45, I think, which is like barely scratching the surface. And I was only there for 1 day. But besides the fact, basically every country was invited to this thing. And I think there were over 180 countries at the Osaka Expo. And it was just a unique experience. First off, the experience getting into the expo wasn't that great. I would say it was very crowded. The Japanese like to get there early. I think it took me an hour or two just to get physically in the park. But when I got in there, it was pretty much fine the whole time. And I loved one aspect of the entrance of the park where this park is surrounded in this massive wooden ring structure that I thought was really cool. And it technically is in the Guinness Book of World Records for the largest man-made wooden sculpture, which is neat. You could I think it was a mile around the whole circumference of the circle because it was a big circle. And all of the countries had their exhibits inside. Some of them had it outside, but majority were inside the circle. So I walked around all day at this thing, and I think I got 30,000 steps. It was a busy day. I was exhausted after the end of it, but it was well worth it. And I also went by myself, so I feel it would have been great having other people there, but it was still good, and I filmed as much as I could for you guys to enjoy. And I think a lot of the things that kind of stood out with this is just how epic and massive in scale the expo was, that every country put in all this effort into this, showing their advancements. I think a few of the standouts for me was Australia was one. Australia had this big exhibit where they recreated the outback, and they had these trees and dirt and water and kind of imitated the smells of the outback. And their whole goal was advancements in tech to help the ocean and help wildlife become better. And I think another thing that I really enjoyed was the Germany pavilion. Here, I'll go to it on the video. Let me go see the Germany pavilion. This one right here. Yes. Germany was great because they gave you this little star boy thingy, and you could take it around with you, and it was your little buddy, and you could scan the little codes that they had all throughout their exhibit, and it will tell you information about the exhibit. I thought it was really intriguing because everybody had that little boy, and they held it up to their ear to get information. Yeah, see, everyone's doing it right now. And it was neat. And their whole thing was about reusable materials, where they constructed this whole place that I'm in right now with reusable materials like reusable wood, and I don't know what they used for the concrete, but like they used some sort of concrete mixture that allowed them to reuse it so that when they demolished the whole structure, they could use all the materials again for another building, which is really cool in my opinion. And it was a standout. I think I spent I spent like a lot of time in the Germany pavilion, and it was well worth it, I will say. Let's see some other ones. Um, After the Germany pavilion, I had lunch. I tried to do some German lunch. I had bratwursts, which was cool. They had all these different, like, unique vendor stalls all throughout the expo where they actually had people from that country come to make the food of that country. So my American boy could go to Japan to eat authentic bratwurst. Didn't think I would do that while I was over there, but I did. So the bratwurst was actually really good, really tasty. I'll go and show you what the bratwurst looked like because I it magically just disappeared. See, and gone. It was so good, really tasty. I enjoyed it. And after I did the lunch, I went to a lot of smaller countries, and they had this big like pavilion where it was just a massive like inside indoor like epicenter of countries, and this is where you went to go visit all of the smaller countries or all of the countries you didn't know exist. And it was a lot of all these small island nations that was cool to learn about because they had people from that nation come there to promote their nation. And these weren't really more tech advancements, they were all like art and showing off what the country does best. Like some did painting, some did basket weaving, some did sewing, some did mask making, some did clothing making. I know there's one with a drum where it was like drumming in certain places to make an echo on the thing. See, I'm going to some of them right now, and I thought it was really cool going to that. And another thing I did to this, I did do a Japan Expo exclusive thing because they had these like areas where you could see the Kansai region's like best things about it, and it was really cool because I got to see like picture the deserts of Japan, and there is another area of Japan called Fukui where there's a lot of dinosaur fossils and bones, and they did a whole thing on that. It was just all really neat, and got to learn about Japan too. Let's see what else. About after that, I went to the sun. After that, I went to the sunset because I wanted to make it a goal to go watch the sunset while I was here. I was only here for one day. It was good. It was good, but it was crowded, very crowded going up to the sunset. And I figured like there's people from all around the world wanting to watch the sunset while they're at this cool exclusive event. So I did get to go see it. And I specifically remember right after going to see it, I don't think I actually filmed it, but I needed a break. And so I got Fammy Chicky and went down, got Fammy Chicky, got some water, and sat by the little like pond area that they had and just sat there and ate my little snack. And I thought it was just really nice and peaceful through all of the hectic people everywhere. But it was just like a nice little moment of that experience. And then once it got to the evening time, I was able to go see the wooden structure again. But it is cool with the wooden structure. They had these lights on the wooden structure, and it kind of made it like glow in a sense, where it was like the lights on the ceiling, and they had that all around the whole wooden structure, and it was really neat being able to just see that, and that's how it kind of illuminated the park. I think another standout thing I saw in the evening was the Gundam statue, which was amazing. It kind of like lit up and put smoke out. and I posed in front of it, and it was just cool. I wish I was able to go in there, but you had to get reservations, and I cannot get a reservation for that one. I tried, and I can't say next time because there is no next time for this. Oh, it's okay. I'll try to get something. No, not another time because it's not happening again. Like here, I'll show you the Gundam statue. Let me go to it. Yeah, Gundam statue. Right there. Look at that boy. See? He's really big and he's so cool. And another thing I just noticed I did right before this was the Singapore Pavilion. I really love the Singapore Pavilion a lot because its whole thing was about advancing dreams and advancing the younger generation into pushing forward into their dreams. Like that was the whole thing. It was more artsy than it was like tech advancements, and it was more like they were wanting to push this on their country to help their country dream bigger, which I thought was cool. And when you're getting to the end of the exhibit, there's this place where it kind of looks like Inside Out, basically, with all the memory circles. And it was cool because they had it where you could draw your dream on one of these like memory circles. Since I was filming, I really only just drew a smiley face because I only could draw that with one hand. And I saw the smiley face go into one of the little balls, and it kind of like followed a little light path up to the ceiling, and you followed it up, and when you got there you saw this big giant, like almost the orb the orb in Las Vegas. It was like this big giant dome, like video screen, and all your dreams just popped up on the video screen, and it was just a cool little experience up in Singapore that I really enjoyed. um Other things I did in the evening, I really liked some of these other smaller countries. I'm visiting them right now. It was really neat, like learning about them and understanding what makes these countries stand out from everything else. And another cool thing after that is I saw a Spy Family like food truck. I like the anime Spy Family, so I'm like, I had to get something from the food truck. They had two, one food and one drink. I ended up getting just a drink from the food truck, and I got a drink themed around your from Spy Family. It was a spicy Coke. And let's just say I didn't think it was going to be spicy, but it really was actually spicy. Like I never had a soda that actually had a spice and a kick after it. It was it was good. It was good. It was just different, very different, but it was still tasty. Very memorable, I will say that. And then one of the last big things I did during this expo was the China Pavilion. They had this like massive like wall, kind of like with bamboo, like imitating bamboo, that had like giant Chinese characters written all over it. And they had some cool tech in there where they were talking about how they could scan like ancient artifacts, and you could use AI on these artifacts that they have, and you could like visually like 3D map it for people to look at it better. And the AI could pull up the information on this artifact that they have in their database so that you could learn more about it. I think it'd be cool because this tech could be used in museums in a sense where you could have this AI screen on the artifact and you could like pull it up and understand the information instead of having to write down all the information or make like a plaque. It'll give a better way for people to be more involved in a museum type sense. And then one of the final things is the fireworks show was really cool. I really enjoyed watching the fireworks, and yeah, I thought that was neat. It Wait, it wasn't fireworks. It was a drone show. Sorry, a drone show. The drone show was really neat and really cool, and it kind of just encapsulated all of the cool tech advancements that were there at the expo. Like, I could go to the end, but that was really cool. Overall, I would say this expo experience was 10 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it so much and filmed so much content for this vlog that I filled up my phone storage memory at the literally like right before the drone show. My phone was like, it is for, it is full. And yeah, I couldn't see the USA Pavilion. I wanted to go see it, but oh well. But yeah, here's the drone show. Right around the same time, yeah, my phone storage just filled up. That just shows how much I enjoyed this and how much I wanted to film and remember, because I was the only one there. So I needed to film as much as I can to remember this whole experience. So what I loved, I just loved the whole aspect of like all these countries coming together and being one and united in this expo. And I thought it was really neat how they did everything and encapsulated all of the different cultures into one specific area. And I thought it was great. If I ever have the chance to go to one of these again, I will go to one of these again. And I want to experience another one. If you guys ever get the chance to go to World Expo, you should take the chance and do it. So I hope you loved me rambling on about the Osaka Expo in Japan that I visited a year ago. If you like this, let me know. If you liked more casual type videos, like non scripted type stuff, I hope you enjoyed this talking and rambling about the Osaka Expo from Japan. I did last year. I really had fun just rambling on and talking about it. So let me know if you liked this type of content. Just being, just more personable with you guys about my experiences and just chatting about it. So, but if you liked what you've seen here, like this video and subscribe and comment down below if you want to go to one of these World Expos and what is your favorite country out there in the world. You don't have to say your home country, but what is your favorite country out in the world? So I hope you enjoyed this video and thank you for tuning in, and I will see you all next time.